Alright, hello everybody, hi. I was not buying clothes this time, Sharkomancer, I'm sad to report. What I was doing, though, was making a bowl of rice. I was tempted by the rice. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this, but I have rice. I don't know what I was expecting. I was just slapping the bowl of rice with the spoon, but it's very soft. Why didn't I eat earlier? I might have slept in. I was up really late last night with my roommates. They were watching some movies. Again, yeah. They watch movies on Tuesday nights. And it's quite fun, it's enjoyable. And so I joined on in. We watched Alien. And then there was this old sort of body horror movie. It was really weird. It was the Japanese movie called like Tetsuya Iron Man. It was really weird. And then we stayed up after talking about it and talking about Alien. Hi Akari, welcome in. Locust, Pink Cookie, Yanin, of course Z's, and Nex, welcome. I hope you're all doing good today. Oh, let me turn on the channel point redeems. Right. Not at all. What the heck? Oh, fractured elbow. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it heals quick. Hopefully it... That does not sound like fun. There we go. The closest I've ever gotten to like a fractured elbow would probably be like a fractured wrist. Let me get myself on screen here. Hi there, Ragdoll, by the way. I just realized I didn't say hi to you. My apologies. Oopsie. Alt-tab. There we go. You can't listen in right now, but you're here for points anyways. Can someone say hi to Nex for me, please and thank you? I would appreciate that. Oh my gosh, the elf girl is still there. I'll put her down in the corner. I think she's cute. There we go. Z's, no I did not. Don't lie to Nex. That's not very nice. No. Not one bit. Okay, that looks good. Or I'll just get rid of her. Ta-da. There we go. There we go. Ta-da! Let me pop out a window real quick so that I can see what you all are seeing. Ta-da! Ooh, my model's tracking pretty well today, it feels. There we go. Ah, I've got to click something on OBS. There we are, there we are. And I think I'm gonna be idly tapping away on this thingamajig, since you all really liked that last stream. Speaking of things I need to do. 1, hello egg, welcome in, welcome in. But also I need to lift my mic real quick, so I'm gonna mute. I'll be right back. I mean, I'll still be here, you just won't be able to hear me for a second. Ta-da! There we go. Hi, Egg. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're good. But yeah, I was asleep pretty late into the day. And then I was just in bed. And then I went down to the living spaces, the sort of living room, and the kitchen, and a roommate was there, so we just talked. We were just chatting for a little bit. You're ready to eat? Let's go, let's go. I'm wide and awake. Aster, welcome in. First time early. I mean, I'm also a little late, but shh, don't tell anyone, okay? Hi there, Fun Haver Blaze. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome in, welcome in. And good evening to you, Miss Lovely. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, today for me, mostly a pretty lazy day, I'll admit. I was going to wake up early and hang out with Shu. We both slept in. So we're gonna hang out another day. Whoops. I felt really bad. And then I DM'd Shu. I was like, yo, I slept in. He DM'd me back. Me too. It's been a week since you lost your voice, but it's going for the better. Hopefully your voice comes back soon. Aster woke up with a bad headache and is sneezing. It is that time of year if you have allergies, right? It's starting to get pretty close to February, March, and April. Hi, Raga. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Sherpa! Could we get a shout out for Sherpa, please? I would appreciate that. You miss talking? Talking is quite nice, I'll agree. Night Powered. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jay. I am an Angel Boy VTuber and variety streamer who primarily does ASMR. Of course, I'm not gaming right now. This is ASMR. I hope you enjoy your stay. Sherpa, how is Project Winter? What's that game about? If you don't mind me asking. Aster, thank you for the blush. You just saw the V-Twink's name next to the follower count. You find it hilarious. It is the group that Shu made. Yeah, if you click on it, you can see a bunch of friends and mutuals. Yeah, it's really cool. If you click on the V-Twinks thing. Oh, it's the More in Depth Among Us. Is that what, Sherpa, is that what you were playing the other day when I was in your chat? Velo! Oh my gosh, could we get a shout out for Velo, please? Old school RuneScape, I'll have to think about it. Gotta love V-Twinks, gotta love Velo, am I right? He's pretty cool. I play Apex with Velo. Chat, did you know that Velo has a VTuber model? They just haven't used it yet. Gonna nix that one in the bud, never play RuneScape, why not? It's pretty addicting. I don't get addicted to things. You need to start streaming soon? Velo, I can't wait. I swear to God, if you are live during times that I cannot catch, I'm gonna cry. And then I'm just gonna watch the VODs. Velo is really cool. He is definitely someone that I look up to. Just in the way that he carries himself. I think it's very admirable. So please check him out. Give him a follow for when he debuts. Play SimCity, only the original one for Super Nintendo. I've played that one, I like it. There's something in my nose, oh gosh. Super fun game, also awkward to get a hold of the PvE aspect before the PvP. I remember seeing you try and convert someone, but they were a Yeti. I felt bad. It's very confusing. Velo, we do need to play Apex. I'm mostly free on the weekend, okay? I'm mostly free on the weekend. Occasionally hearing words by OSRS by ORS. Nari couldn't be converted. I see. Hi, Ametter. Welcome in, welcome in. I feel like there was something I wanted to say. Oh, old school RuneScape. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm not sure if I said yeah. Oh heck, I didn't miss anything. I must have forgotten something I wanted to say. Oh well. Nari was the one survivor that couldn't be converted due to being a hunter or something. There's so much stuff you have to remember. The meta is doing some paint by numbers. Nice. Yeah, I play Final Fantasy XIV, but I wouldn't say I'm addicted to it. It's a fun social game. And I want to make sure my character looks good, right? But outside of that, some streamer as in some streamers play RuneScape for a lifetime job after given enough money. I don't play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, honestly, Z's. The reason why I've been late to 3 streams is because I don't want to sort of lose that train of thought, right? I don't want to accidentally lose the clothes that I was looking at when I come back. Also, speaking of streaming stuff, one thing I did see today, which I think is really cool for any of you streamers in chat, is that Twitch has expanded the Partner Plus program. I think that's pretty cool. I know people are always ragging on Twitch, and the recent round of layoffs is definitely not a good thing. But the Partner Plus program, or now the Plus program, is pretty cool. If you have like 100 subscriber points, you get a 60-40 split instead of 50-50, which can add up, but you don't have to be partner for it, which is cool. And they also removed the cap on it, stuff like that. I think that's pretty sweet. It's not going to matter to 90% of streamers. I think it's a step in the right direction, though. And I think it's a reasonable cutoff, relatively. And that's as someone who, like, it's not gonna affect me yet. Because we had some really generous gift subs the other day. And I have 81 subscriber points for clarity, I guess, for transparency. Normally I have 65 points. That's true. Not even a quarter of streamers are affiliate. But out of the streamers that are affiliate, I think it's a step in the right direction. That's a very interesting way to do a lurking thing. Velo, you know you can just type !lurk, right? I like that though, because in chat it's all the same color. Velo is now lurking. Enjoy. Tiered, thank you so much for the sub. Bro, for real, playing COD while listening to stream? Enjoy your COD. And thank you so much for 4 months, what the heck? That's bonkers. I appreciate it. It is not the same color? No. In on-stream chat, right? Looks like it's the same color. Oh, and that's what /lurk does. Interesting. I didn't realize that, that Twitch had that command. Everyone just makes their own !lurk command. I wonder which one came first. And Raga, good luck with work. Take care. There's always the VODs, okay? There's always the VODs, don't you worry. And Sharkomancer, thank you for the ASMR trigger word request. I will say though, that's not a word. I know I was pretty loose with it at first, but Sharkomancer. That's not a word. That's a whole sentence. Do you have another word you want me to say? Like a trigger word is usually 1 to 2 words. ASMR trigger sentence redeem when? When I'm a billionaire. Japanese word will work. Within the realm of reason. Just sharks. Gotcha. Sharks. 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 There you go, Sharkomancer. Aster, that is 2 words, and I know what those mean. That is against the rules. Jaws theme, Jay summoned Bruce. Uh-oh. Womp womp. Doo-doo. 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 Discord banner, thanks for the reminder, Locust. I'll get on that in a little bit. Not during stream, though. It's a pretty safe word. I know what that means, Aster. Please don't try to get me to say things in other languages that I've expressed that I'm not comfortable with saying. You need to grab your bass clarinet, play that Jaws theme for me. But I can play it on my own. Doo-doo. 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 Should have used a kanji word? What do you mean by that? I do not have a clarinet. I used to play tuba, but I didn't own my tuba. It was a school tuba. My grandpa heard I was in band, so he gave me an old flute. But I didn't play the flute. When I was younger, I used to play violin, but never the clarinet. I'm not very Squidward core, I'm sorry. Z's has a handful. Ooh. You've been dreaming to play piano. Piano would be a cool instrument to learn, huh? I agree. Jay playing the tuba is the most surprising thing to you. Really? What's surprising about it? You can't picture that. I also played the sousaphone during marching band. Dang, 2 guitars, a drum kit, keyboard, harp, and alto sax. Dang, that's a lot. I seem like a saxophone or trumpet player to you. I will take that personally, Sharkomancer. I started on the baritone and then moved on to tuba after a year. You're sorry? I'm joking, don't worry. You played the tambourine, dang. Locust has an alto, a guitar, a synthesizer, piano, and an oboe. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't have any instruments with me anymore. Oh, you want to play the hurdy-gurdysies? That's what's up. That's impressive. Would it be romantic to play piano to a girl? That's very true, Esther. Sharkomancer, you played the clarinet back in band. They were good until they started to fall behind the others. Now they play banjo and guitar. Let's go. Cheap ones are like 3K. Dang. And whoa, a matter knows how to play a lot of instruments. Dang, the lyre even? That's impressive. And oh, Miss Lovely, I had a friend who used to play the oboe. But the organ is impressive. Locust's dream is to march DCI. What's a DCI? Most of those, if you know how to play one, you can play pretty much all. Sharkomancer prefers fretted instruments rather than winds. I like brass. I think it's good. The tuba is fun. Saxophone always seemed interesting, but I don't know, having to deal with reeds would be such a headache, I feel. It's like marching band for bigger band heads, I see. Aster does have a smaller instrument, but doesn't know its name. Interesting. It goes ting ting ting. Oh, that could be any instrument, Aster. You mean string instruments? String instruments, what about them? There's a small hammer to knock it. Yeah, the triangle maybe? Maybe. Ooh, Z's might have gone to the competition that Locust is talking about. Interesting. I've never been to a music competition. It wasn't that good. It's shaped like a box. A glockenspiel? Maybe. I don't know many instruments, I'll admit. Yeah, but it's shaped like a small box. A xylophone, maybe? Oh, it is a glockenspiel. Let's go. Right, xylophones are big, aren't they? At least to my knowledge. I need a sip of water. Dang, that was a decade ago, and you were participating. Ah, that's pretty cool. Remember to be careful not to dox yourself, either of you. Want to know the difference between a precision bass and a jazz bass? Asks Sharkomancer. Precision bass goes thump, while jazz bass sounds like farts. Really? I wouldn't know. He also talented, says Aster. I don't think it's talent though, Aster. I think it's skill, right? Just putting in all that time to learn an instrument and to get good at it. That's not talent. That's skill and dedication. There was millions of people there. No way to track unless someone says which band they played in. That's sort of what I was getting at though, right? Don't share what band you played in. True, true. Oh my gosh, chat. I know this doesn't apply to most of you, but I just remembered, so we talked about Forgetful Fish a little while ago on Magic the Gathering deck, and I had made a few adjustments to the list that I was playing with. And then when I sat down to play with it yesterday, I realized the card that I added doesn't do what I thought it did. Whoops. I felt pretty silly. Which, let me pull it up real quick. Ad block, I don't care that you updated. You lost? What did you lose, Tiered? It was an instant. There we go. Thank you, Scryfall. Oh god, I see. Startling development. For 1 and a blue at instant speed, it has until end of turn target creature becomes a blue serpent with base power and toughness 4/4. And it has cycling 1, which means discard this card, draw a card. For some reason in my small brain, I thought, oh, this is a combat trick to allow it to survive combat. Or, ooh, if someone uses targeted removal, the card will survive, right? However, in fish, it's not, because it goes from being a 4/1 with 4 damage on it to a 4/4 with 4 damage on it. So that's level 1 of, uh-oh, it's a bad card, right? And then level 2 of it's a bad card is that the targeted removal gives the fish +2 -1. Right? So now that can make the fish from a 6/0 to a 6/3. And now that changes fish math. That's not very good, right? That's no good at all. And so I realized, uh-oh. So I just swapped out a few cards, because I want fish to have some combat tricks, right? So I replaced it with a card from Kamigawa, Suit Up, which is an instant for a 2 and a blue that says, until end of turn, target creature or vehicle becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 4/5. Draw a card. And then I got rid of, I believe it is Piracy Charm? Yeah, Piracy Charm, which says target creature gets +2 -1. And I changed that out for, forget the name of the card, but it's a 1 mana change all, like text on one card that mentions a land to another basic land type. Oh my gosh, loud vehicle in the background, my apologies. So it's still targeted removal, but it just doesn't change the power and toughness values. Didn't hear it, thank God. Let's go. Because yeah, I feel like fish is a really good deck, but once you like play a fish, like everything before a fish hits the field is really strong and really fun. But once a fish or 2 are on the field, I'm about to sneeze. It gets pretty boring, in my opinion. Dance of the Skywise would be better. It gives flying. Thank you, thank you. I have like something in my nose. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you. Dance of the Skywise would be good, but it still makes it a 4/4, right? And with Piracy Charm, that changes the fish math, which I don't like, right? And while the flying is good, I like the cycling, right? Because the cycling then adds, like, do I use it to get the card, or do I use it sort of defensively, right? Is how I mostly want it to be used. Because fish sort of has a win more problem, I feel a little bit, where once you land a fish, it's relatively easy to protect that fish, relatively, right? There's a lot of counters, there's a lot of, that back and forth. Stop your opponent from securing a fish. But the nice thing about startling development is that it's defensive. And that's also why suit up is nice, because it allows you to block, right? If you and your opponent both have fish, you can block and get rid of their fish, right? And then it replaces itself for 3 mana. Fwee! Enjoy your yoga. Also, British Bestie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. 3 mana is a lot. I would prefer it to be 2. But I think that's pretty good. Do you have vision charms? Yes, I do. One problem with vision charm is that it hits all fish, right? So vision charm, it's like overly defensive, if that makes sense. It's very swingy. So vision charm is good, but I want, it sort of stops a comeback on the board, right? Yes, that is the point of that card, and it's good in that setting. But the nice thing about Suit Up is that it allows you to be defensive while maintaining your fish, right? It also allows you to be offensive, right? You can be on the attack in and keep your fish, right? But then that brings things back onto the stack, and now as the defensive player, that's something for you to counter, right? So it adds more interaction. If you're on the defensive, you can counter it, or if you're on the defensive, you can play it and then protect it, and then you keep your fish. Whereas Vision Charm is more of a reset, right? Mind Bend is the card that is replacing Piracy Charm. Yeah, I picked up some Mind Bends, so those are replacing Vision Charm, basically as the single target removal. Vision Charm is a reset, a board wipe. And then Suit Up is sort of, it adds like a wrinkle to combat. And as well, I also play with, what's that one card from Aether Revolt? It hits something you control and something you don't. Metamorphose? No. Not Metamorphose. Hi there, creature. Welcome in. Aether Trade Winds. Return target permanent you control and target permanent you don't control to their owner's hands. So that also allows you to interact on the board, right? It's also 3 mana. So it is that sort of mid to late game kind of thing, right? You can't use it early, you have to use it sort of late, and you do have to bounce something of your own back, but you could bounce a Cycling Land or a Halimar Depths or some other land that interacts with stuff. Now you might just say, Jay, play Peel from Reality instead, which returns target creature you control and target creature you don't control. But Aether Trade Winds allows you to hit lands, it allows you to hit sagas, you know? Also Chili, I'm doing good. And so I think for that 1 extra mana, it allows for more depth to be added. And while I could also just play something that just returns a non-land permanent, or just a permanent, like a boomerang, I think the fact that it forces you to target both, right, I think is fun. Yeah. Gifted a whole tier 4. You can't gift a tier 4. Yeah, creature, if you took part in any hype trains, then you got it, I believe. I think that's how that works, at least. I don't know. Yeah. And so those are sort of the changes that I have from the standard list. I think they're pretty good. Rite of Undoing could be interesting, but it has Delve, so I don't know how I feel about that. Tier 4 train. Oh, you mean like Tier 4 train. Not a Tier 4 sub. Those don't exist. Silly. What would a Tier 4 sub be, actually? It would probably be 2 Tier 2 subs on your main and alt. Dan gets boring when playing against good players, since it's just the luck on who draws counters first. I mean, that's very true, but I feel like changing up the counters, right, or adding more draw, like more interaction elsewhere, right, is what I've been finding enjoyable. Granted, I haven't played against many good players when it comes to Dan, but there is someone who I've basically taught the game through Dan. So like he's pretty good at Dan, but pretty bad at everything else. And those games they're still enjoyable. The list has 4 brainstorms, so it really focuses on just top deck playing, recycling the same spells over and over. But while counter back and forths are fun, I sort of want to explore depth in the other parts of the game as well for Dan while still keeping it Dan. Because yeah, that's pretty much what I was experiencing a bit. I was like, oh, it's just a counter war, I might take out some memory lapses and exchange them for unsubstantiates. I'm thinking of doing maybe like a 4-6 split. Just because unsubstantiate is also really good tech. I feel it works good as a counter. It stops the fish for a turn. Should have unsubstantiate. I have 2 in the deck right now, but 2 doesn't feel like enough. Because unsubstantiate can be really good in counter wars, right? The difference of, do I use my unsubstantiate right now, or do I use my memory lapse? And I feel like having to make that choice more often would be more fun. But that's just me, or having access to that choice more often would be fun. So probably a 4-6 split. Probably add 2 more down the line. Because 2 just doesn't feel like enough. Same with Brainstorm. Brainstorm is really fun in Dan Dan. And there only being 2, I don't know, 4 feels better. So always use memory lapse first, then unsubstantiate is to bounce opponent's Dan Dans or your spells off the stack. That's true. But if you don't have the option, right? If you know that they have a memory lapse, right? Doing something like they cast Dan Dan, you unsubstantiate it, they memory lapse your unsubstantiate, and then you memory lapse targeting Dan Dan, you win, your unsubstantiate goes to the top, Dan Dan goes to the top, draw both. Or well, it's Dan Dan then unsubstantiate, you know? That's why you cast spells in your upkeep. That's true. But still. Or like, you know. That's the thing though, there's not a lot of spells to draw, like outside of the fish, right? A lot of things are fish focused. Because every spell, like, digs to the fish. So that idea of, like, don't counter the tutor, counter the thing they tutor. Dan Dan's pretty much solved at a high level. That's fair, but that's also why it's fun to shake it up a little bit. And maybe not play optimally, you know? It's a fun, casual game. It's like how Commander is like, yeah. There's turn 1 combos. You can win instantly. But why would you do that? What? Uh-oh, the rice gave me hiccups. And anyway, you can't play Dan Dan on your upkeep. What's my favorite game series / franchise? I don't think I have one at this point, honestly. I like Magic. What's happened right now? Oh, I take a drink. I took a drink of water, and it probably made my model fly across the screen. That's why you play Simic, Dan Dan. Ooh, what do you put in that, Z's? Do tell. I'm quite curious. What makes it better? I would like to know. If you have a list, you should be cool and link it in the Discord. Based take. I mean, I try to not like idolize things too much, I guess, you know? But I like Magic. I've been falling out of it a little bit, of course. I used to really like Pokemon, but I'm falling out of that a little bit. I don't know, you know? Yup. I guess my favorite game series slash franchise is a video game that's just a bunch of Shu Sakurai VODs. Ho 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 ho. You know? Yup. Shrimple eyes. Grr, Z's, I'm curious. What makes Simic Dan Dan Simic Dan Dan? You're probably typing. You're probably like, grr, shut up, Jay, I'm trying to tell you. No worries. Take your time. Oh, I wonder if the filter lens would be good in Dan Dan. For like multiple colors. Thinking. Like the blue adjacent ones. Oopsie daisies. We may never know. Glah. Morning, Inku. How are you doing? I hope all is well. Hope you're doing good. Stretch. Do I put ketchup on hot dogs? I'll be real. I don't really have hot dogs very often. But I do when I have them. Yes. I think hot dogs are yummy. I do put ketchup on them because I think ketchup is yummy too. If you ask me. In my humble opinion. I'm looking at lands right now to see if there's any that can tap for blue, black, green. What would that be? Be a shard? That action is frowned where you're from. It's not frowned where I'm from, thankfully. It's quite normal, at least over here, I think. I could be wrong, though. Yep. Yeah, hot dogs are good, but I think I prefer hot dogs. Or not hot dogs, oh my goodness. Hamburger. I prefer burgers. I think burgers are delicious. A good burger is simply good. Very hot take, I know. But you can put so much on burgers, oh my gosh. You can really just pile it up, you know? Not the how do you say purple in English moment, huh? Did I have a moment like that? I don't remember. Yeah, burger with fries and a shake. You can't go wrong with that. You really can't. It's just so yummy. Indeed. Oh man, fries are so yummy too, honestly. Fries go hard. Ooh, there's Frontier Bivouac. But that would mean no black. I would rather be Sultai than Teamer. A good sandwich. A good sandwich is good, as they say. Let me see. Just looking through all the non-white lands at the moment. Green, red, black, and blue. On Scryfall. Because now I'm curious. You know? Do any of you play card games? I know it probably makes no sense what I'm doing. Let's see. And of course you can't even see what I'm doing, oh gosh. Goodman says, Jay, for some reason when I see your name, it leads you to an angel. The 3 a.m. YouTuber J Station. Is that weird? Is J Station still a thing? Memories Journey. Simic Growth Chamber. Life Goes On. Alchemist's Refuge. Ooh, Refuge is cool. Memoir. Whoops. Memories. Journey. Yeah, is he still a thing, huh? Target player shuffles up to 3 target cards. Grave into library. I feel like that doesn't change much. Let me see, life goes on. Gain 4 if a creature died, you gain 8. Okay. I'm guessing it's the refuge, huh? That really changes things. Add blue or green, you may cast spells as if they have flash. Life Goes On is cool tech. Memories Journey seems pretty. I mean, it shuffles the deck, right? Which is pretty cool. I just don't know how worth it that would be. Also, Goodman, thank you for the head pats. It's used to target the other flashback spells. Like after you cast them, right? Or... Wait, how... Can this be used to make them fizzle? 1 second. You don't have to target any cards when you cast Memories Journey, but you must target a player. the player is an illegal target by the time memory's journey resolves, the spell will have no effect, even if the cards are still legal targets, because a spell can't make an illegal target perform any actions. So is it just like a preemptive thing, right? They can't be like, I cast this, and then you cast that in response, right? Wait, what mono blue flashback cards do you play? Locust says they're family friendly, but then dropped a bunch of curse words. Sharkomancer says they make themselves some good fries. Cut them thin, vegetable oil, pour the oil in the pan, heat it up. Once you see air bubbles, throw the slices in carefully. Stir every so often. Oh, that sounds good. It's preemptive. That makes sense. Access to a shuffle that doesn't search the deck is kind of interesting, actually. But it doesn't do anything else. I don't know how worth it that would be. At least, Are there mono blue flashback spells? It also changes the top card. Yeah, because it shuffles. Flashback in blue. Let's go by mana value. Let me see. Gosh, if only Saving Grasp wasn't only your own creatures, that would be cool. Yeah, it's the reverse of quiet speculation. Oh, do you play with Crackling Counterpart? That would kind of make sense. Or do you play with Deep Analysis? The flashback on that card is, yeah. How do you like Crackling Counterpart? I feel like a win more card personally. Of course, unless you steal their fish, then duplicate it. Like outside of that specific interaction, it's very much so win more, right? Magic is hard to get into. Jello, you just need someone who can get you into the game. You need someone who will be able to help you, you know? Memory Deluge could be cool. Memory Deluge. But I currently have... It's more that it gives you a fish in response to a kill spell. That's fair, that's fair. Most of the... Most of the kill spells in my list bounce back to hand, at least. That makes sense. When do we get rememberful fish? Never. We always want to forget the fish. I like Memory's journey. That's cool. I need to see. Is there a 4-color layer type land? Jay hates the fish. He hates it. He never wants to remember them. Nah. There's the filter lands. But those only filter into 2 colors. Hi, Apple. Welcome in, welcome in. Because I do have the Scry filter land. The one that it enters, scries 1 and then has tap for a colorless or 1 tap add any color. Maybe. Would that be enough though? Just 2 of those? There's 5 color filters. Yeah, where you put 1 in and get 1 of any color, right? But which one would I want to use, right? Yes. And your girlfriend and Metamors have been onboarding you. It's just a lot to learn. You'll get there though. Hopefully they're a good teacher. I hope for your sake. Of course. And Alchemist Refuge is good, but I want all of the lands to be able to tap for colored mana in some way. So that regardless of the lands that you have, you'll be able to play the fish, right? Especially because there's the card that can bounce lands. So I think it would be quite an unfun play pattern to perpetually lock someone off of fish, you know? Jandax, thank you so much for the resub. What the heck? Thank you. Jandax is also pretty cool. I don't know if they ever plan on becoming a VTuber. But I also play Apex from time to time with Jandax. Highly recommend. Ooh, I wonder if Port of Carfell would be a cool land to include. ETB's tapped and taps for a blue, and for 3 blue, black, black, tap and sack. Mill 4, then return a creature from grave to battlefield tapped. Aww. One interesting thing about Suit Up is that it turns the creature into an artifact creature, which means Vision Charm can technically make it phase out. So Vision Charm also becomes single target removal to a suited up creature, temporarily. Of course, there's no reason why you wouldn't want to use the second mode, primarily, or the third mode, but the first mode also works as protection, actually, if you and your opponent have one. How have you been, Mr. Tuber? I've been good. I've been really well. How have you been? I hope you've been taking care of yourself. We are looking at some magic cards, or well, I'm looking at magic cards and talking about them to chat. If Rainbow Veil wasn't on the reserve list, I feel like it'd be such a fun card. It has tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Control of Rainbow Veil passes to opponent at end of turn. But, alas, it's like $6 and it's on the reserved list, so I wouldn't want to buy a handful of those just for a casual deck like Dan. Jello, we are talking about a format, a single deck format. Yeah, a lot of reserved list cards aren't that expensive, but I feel like Rainbow Veil is expensive primarily because it's on the reserved list, you know? Like, if it wasn't on the reserved list, it would probably only be a few dollars. But it's called Dan or Forgetful Fish. You and your opponent share a deck and a graveyard, and you're trying to, well, play a normal game of Magic with those rules. I wish Ristic Cave wasn't so bad. That would also be another fun one. In theory. Dan, but half the islands are replaced with Mox Sapphire. Next, allow me to introduce you to a land called Teleria. It would have the same effect. It would reduce the number of basic islands in the deck, decreasing the amount of time that you could play Dan. Also, Locust Pop Tropica is not going to be around for much longer. I'm not going to be able to play it in general. Yup. I've not looked into the One Piece TCG. Is it interesting? What, Locust? Mary. Ooh. It's gonna be around. I thought I saw that it's getting taken down. It was a lie. I see. It's basically Commander, but as the main format. Interesting. I don't really play other card games, I'll admit. But I'll probably look into it just out of general interest. Magic is a pretty good and universally played game, so it's been easy to stay, I guess, up to date with Magic. Commander is also fun, but I currently don't have a play group, nor do I really have the time, probably, that works with most people's schedule. You know. But card games are always pretty cool, just in general. Oh gosh, can y'all hear my roommate? Y'all probably heard that big bump. And the loud vehicle. Oh my goodness. Sobbing, crying. No, you're the car though. That car wasn't too loud, was it? I hope not. Oh gosh. I hope not. You didn't hear anything? Yippee. Have I thought about Sapphire Charm? Let me look at this. Sapphire. Charm. For 1 blue, choose 1. Target player draws a card at the beginning of the next upkeep. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. Target creature an opponent controls phases out. I think I didn't go with Sapphire Charm primarily, explaining phasing. Right? And it's a very offensive card as well. I feel like, once a Dan lands, it's already like, right? I want to add primarily defensive cards that can be a little offensive. Like Crypsis yourself. Target creature gains protection from creatures your opponent controls until end of turn. Interesting. I feel like suit up as a high mana cost, granted. Sapphire Charm. If it didn't have the flying, right? That could be interesting. Sapphire Charm could be cool. But what would I replace is the question. That's sort of a problem that I'm running into. I don't know what to take out to add in certain cards, right? Something like Memory's Journey, I could probably go back down to 2 Brainstorms for that. Although Memory's Journey plus Brainstorm would be such a cool synergy. It'd be like Brainstorm plus Fetchland, but in reverse, where they brainstorm you Journey. Oppo, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. How was your Just Chatting stream? I hope it went well. What did y'all chat about today? And to any of your raiders who are new here, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jay. I am an Angel Boy VTuber and variety streamer. I do gaming as well as ASMR. I hope you enjoy your stay. You like Wrong Turn in multiplayer games? Honestly, 4-player or 3-player Dan is pretty fun. But I mostly do 2-player Dan. Voting the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. A lot of great anime wasn't on it. Have you seen Frieren yet? I got one of my classmates to start Frieren. They really liked it. So I feel vindicated. It is good. Oh my god, there's something vibrating very loudly in the background. What is that? Oh my god. Why does everyone have to be loud during my ASMR streams? Grrr. Grrr. Angry, screaming. Akusuriatu. I haven't heard of that. It's a ghost now. It's someone's loud truck. I hate this. Grr. It stopped now. Let's go. Let's go. W. Hi, Apple. I hope you're doing good. Also, thank you for shouting out Kurosies. And thank you, JVTuberBot, for shouting out Wapo. Of course, Wapo and your readers. If you need to get rest, if you need to head out. Oh my goodness, they're being loud again. Grr, stop it. There we go. Please feel free to head out if you need. I know streams can be tiring, they can be long, etc, etc. You know, get bullied, get bullied, get bullied. You get bullied, girl. Haha. Teehee. Okay, no. No getting bullied. Unless you're a girl. It's not funny more than once. Everyone knows that third time's a charm, Kuro. What do you mean? What do you mean? Takes 3 times for something to be funny. After that, it's not funny anymore, but up until and including that third time, it's hilarious. That's what I think, at least. Yep. Let's see, I'm almost at the end of the lands. There's the vivid lands, but that requires tracking counters, which I'm not the biggest fan of. That's also why I don't have tokens in my Dan. I shrimply don't like them, you know? There's Zagoth Triome, but that's gonna be expensive, isn't it? Yeah. Woe is me. There's the shards and wedges. Yeah. But what are... Here, let me go to advanced. Blue, black, green. Land. Blue, black, green. Search. Well, I wanted blue, black, green, red. But I was content with just blue, black, green, and then a filter, you know? I just forget the name. Oh, it's gonna start with an S, isn't it? Because yeah, I have a crystal grotto, I have 2 of those. But I like the layers, that's the thing. I really like the layers because they bounce a land back as well, you know? Opulent Palace, is that the one? I'm in the G's right now. Grasslands, Great Hall of the Citadel. Gotta go. Bye, Wapo. It was nice having you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed your stay. Let's see. Heart of Yavimaya. Henge of Ramos. Ramos's artifacts, I think, are really cool. I think they're neat. Ice Flow could be an interesting card. Tap target creature without flying that's attacking you. That pretty much just prevents combat, though. So never mind. Not a very cool card. Yeah, there's a lot of lands. Well, I could probably add Memory's Journey without needing to add more filters, honestly. So I do like that effect. What would I take out, though? I'll have to think about it. Because, yeah, I do want to change up my list a bit more. I want to experiment. See what I can do with it, you know? I want to get games in of it with more people. See how different people play. Yuppers. There we go. Bye-bye. There we are. How are we doing tonight, Skaldic? Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing good. We were just talking about Magic the Gathering. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I can't wait to be able to play Momodora again. I've really been enjoying that game. I feel like my only criticism was those little water blobs, but I think it was really cool what the game did. Because I was getting frustrated over them. And then once Momo found who's causing it, she was like, you know this is frustrating, right? I think that's really good, really funny game design. Oh, the card game. Nice. Yeah. We were talking about cards. There's a new set that's coming out, actually. I haven't looked at all the new spoilers. But it's Murders at Karlov Manor. The pact mechanic looks interesting. The new enchantment type. Case of the Shattered Pact. Wait, the Guild Pact gets broken? What card game? Magic. Yeah, sorry, Case. What did I say? Whoopsie daisies, I must have said the wrong thing. It's a good card game, though. You'd be red-black. Packs? Oh, whoops. Well, I was looking at Case of the Shattered Pact, so... Hmm. Oh, assemble the players is an interesting card. Very interesting. I like that. Huh. Hmm. What color do I usually use? I usually play red blue or blue green. I like those colors a lot. I like most of the color combinations. Probably blue black I don't play a lot. Red black and red white. Yeah, I like tempo, I like control. A show and tell and pre-release. Wait, is show and tell back in the game? Eh? Show and tell, you thought I'd be a white, green, blue player. My apologies for that burp. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a special guest. Man. Special guest slot. Isn't that what masterpieces were? I'm so confused. Like, why? Why change the name? It's functionally the same thing. They just change the name every few years now. Which is a little silly, if you ask me. But oh well. Mono white angel decks only for you, Jelly. That's a good thing to learn on for sure. Yeah. I like blue-green, I like blue-red. I like value. I think it's fun, I think it's good. I do like blue, green, white, but I feel like that's usually like too much, too generic, you know? I guess. Which is a little silly, I know. But, teehee. Case of the Ransacked Lab is interesting. I like this card. I don't think I'd put it in Dan Dan, but maybe something else, you know? Masterpieces were only from Zendikar, Kaladesh, and Amonkhet. But what about those other, like, the other special frame things, right? They just call them something else now. You just came out of the shower after working out. Now you're sore. You don't play the game, you don't know much. Beside the colors, no worries, Scaldic. Here, let me read the cards. My apologies. Case of the Ransacked Lab is an enchantment for 2 and a blue that says, instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. And then if you have cast 4 or more instant and sorcery spells this turn, you unlock whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card. Because they changed the packs, I suppose, but they're functionally the same thing. Right? At least it seems. So that's cool. Once you've cast 4 or more instant or sorceries, they all cantrip you for the rest of the game. I think that's pretty cool. It's a new type of enchantment called a case, where it has a static effect. If you meet a requirement, you unlock a second part. And these are two, except they're not limited to a certain type of card. That makes sense. Tenma says memory crashed again, just buying a new set of RAM. Contacting the manufacturers to see if you can get them replaced. That's smart, that's smart. You should be able to RMA them. Worst case, it would be your motherboard, but yeah, it's now outside of my realm of expertise, I will say. Don't say that. Oh, fingers crossed it's not. It's most likely the RAM. Most likely the RAM. Don't worry. You know red is fire, blue is water, black is death, green is forest, white is plains. It's not quite explicitly like fire, water, forest, death, right? They encompass vibes, you know? If I look up MTG color wheel, here's an official one. There we go. At least I think. Go to images. White is plains. Yeah, the colors have flavor to them. Exactly. And hi there, Citri. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, so let me pull up. Ta-da! So, blue is about logic and technology. Black is about parasitism, amorality, selfishness. Red is about impulse and chaos, freedom, action, being short-sighted, spontaneous action. Green is about instinct and interdependence. It's about being connected with nature, but also being a little naive. White is about morality and order. It's uncreative. It's about peace and about laws. You see? And so when you combine them, you then sort of combine those concepts together, you know? And so with, for instance, you know, white and blue, you have logic and you have intellect and order and, you know, peace and law. And so it's a very controlling color combination, right? Which is where you get like the Orzhov from. Or, you know, something like, yeah. Ta-da, right? Also, Roboto, thank you so much for the resub. It's the J-E-S... Esmer? Thank you so much for all your support, Roboto. I appreciate it. Please go check out Roboto. They're super sweet. They are really cool. I can't recommend them enough. They play cool games that my brain is too small for. Yeah, you know? Yep. Yeah. You're a very damage-focused gamer, so you'd be all about damage if you played MTG. Yeah, that's red. That's very red. Red is like the burn color, you know? So like red, white, red, black are usually burn decks. Yeah. But I like red, blue. I like red, green. They're good colors. They're very cool if you ask me. Yeah. You'd be doing that, heck yeah. You're able to count to 20 in increments of 3. Burn is the color for you. Mono black burn, baby. That's fair, that's fair. But mono red is where it's at. Yuppers. Whoops, not that. Yeah, what's that face, Roboto? Oh my. Yeah, the color wheel in Magic is a really cool concept, and it allows for the game to do quite a lot. Which I think is cool. It allows for a lot of flavor, you know? Might have to do some drafts, get a retro arcane signet, get alts, alt artist chaos, warp and command sphere. Oh, that would be cool. Also haiku dere. You love your goblin rush red green deck. Let's go. Did not think so many Magic the Gathering players would be here. I mean, it's a very, very popular card game. And let's be real, I have a lot of nerds. Affectionately, I have a lot of nerds in my fan base, my community, I guess. Excuse me, I'm a geek. My apologies, Z's. I guess I have some nerds and geeks in my community. Yep. You've met so many closeted Magic players. Closeted? My entire community is just dorks. Hey, there's some cool people in my community. No. I'm just kidding. You're all very cool. Yep. Hands up. All the nerds. Lifts up your hand. Oh no. Where? Gendex was just here. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, there was also almost a 6th color of Magic. That would have been crazy, wouldn't it? It was gonna be purple, and it was gonna be caves. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's colorless. Colorless isn't a color though, Roboto. I hate to do this to you. It's gray, it's colorless. There's no color there. Yuppers. You know? Yellow cards when? If you leave your white cards outside, they'll become yellow. Yup. They'll become yellow. Used to play a white colorless, so like an artifact deck. Pink cards won, never, sadly. Yup. Yeah, nice. But yeah, colorless is not a color. Because the thing with artifacts is they can do anything that a normal, that like any color can, right? Just at a higher cost. They can be splashed into everything. Mm-hmm. Just like all the old books in your library turning orange and yellow. Ah, sadly. Mm-hmm. Obviously, haven't seen Pinkie Pie. That's a pink card? Eh? No, she's not. She's red white. Yeah. She's red white, not pink. Tisk tisk tisk. Where are the other My Little Pony cards? Yeah, that's like saying Twilight Sparkle is a purple card. She's not. She's Azorius. Mm-hmm. We have MLP fans in here too. There's a Pinkie Pie Magic the Gathering card. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's not out yet, and you can't actually play with it in sanctioned play. But it exists. It exists. Mm-hmm. What do I think the worst extended universe set is? I don't like any of them. If I'm being real, I am personally not a fan of Universes Beyond. That is a hill that I will die on, though. Not a fan. Hi, Fox. Could we get a shout out for Fox, please? Got a morning routine to catch? Yeah, Roboto, you take care, okay? Thanks for stopping by, and thank you again for all your support. I really appreciate it. There's crossovers. There are. I don't like them. I don't know. There's like there are no magic alternatives for too many cards. No like native magic cards, essentially. You know? They're all like just that theme. So it's like sobbing, you know? If that makes sense. What crossed over with MDG? What hasn't? Let me see here. There's no Yu-Gi-Oh crossover. There's Jurassic World, Doctor Who, Lord of the Rings, Warhammer, Transformers, My Little Pony, Baldur's Gate, Fortnite, Street Fighter. No, the secret layer ones. So that's the thing, right? So the secret layer drops. Fallout. Clue. The secret layer drops get MTG versions.
But they announced like what, 2 or 3 sets in the future that are crossover sets, that are universes beyond sets. And they said there's no plan for, if it's not a secret layer, to give it alternatives. Like the Doctor Who set, there's some cards in there that I'm like, you know? So I sob. But that's me just being a little stinky, I will admit. It is personal preference that there were actual magic versions of magic cards. Of all of them, I suppose, you know? Sonic MDG? None that I know of. VTuber MDG when? Only if I am in it. I would only be okay with it if I was one of the VTubers. Teehee. That's the only time that it would be okay. You know? Gotta get more rice. For those who don't know, I was late to stream today because my rice was finished in the rice cooker right when stream was supposed to start. Wow. There we go. To those of you here who eat rice, is there anything that you put on your rice in particular? I've been getting more into rice. I bought like a big 25-pound bag. So, I'm looking for more things that I can do with rice. Chicken, cheese, madras, lentils. Ooh, lentils are good. Senna likes curry with their rice. Ooh. If it's white rice, soy sauce. I have a big thing of soy sauce. Spanish rice sounds good too. I'd have to look up how to make it specifically. You don't get soy anymore, just Japanese barbecue. Ooh, red beans and rice. I have some pinto beans. If yellow, then try mixing in some chicken and veggies. It's just jasmine rice, to my knowledge. Last I checked, at least. I mean, I did buy the rice myself. So, you know, teehee. Yeah, it's jasmine rice. Yuppers. And it comes out pretty good in the rice cooker. rice cookers are really cool. I know I said this like a month ago, but still. I think it's pretty darn amazing. Because I still have rice in there. It's just keeping it warm for me. That's pretty epic, you know? Hi there, Yakuhina. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Do you have rice? Do you eat rice often? If so, what do you put on your rice? You're not sure how... Oh, in Mexico, we usually eat beans with red rice. That's not bought, but cooked. I make my rice, yeah. You haven't used yours in years, probably covered in cobwebs. You could wash it off though, Citri. You cannot type. It's okay, Cinna, it's okay. Have I seen flotsam jetsam? I'm not sure. Let me go to Scryfall. Flotsam. There's no card named Flotsam. Is there Jetsam or Jetsam? Here we go. That's weird. Flotsam didn't come up. But when I typed in both, they did. Very silly. For 1 and a green or blue, at instant speed, mill 3 investigate. And Jetsam is a 4 blue or black sorcery. Each opponent mills 3 cards. Then you may cast a spell from each opponent's graveyard without paying its mana cost. If a spell cast this way would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, Jello eats rice every day, plain with stir fry on top. Oh, that sounds good. Should break it out again. Used to eat rice all the time. Rice is yummy. Taco, what is it? What is it? And Yaku, do you put fried egg or raw egg? Whenever Sharkomancer's mother makes either tacos or Parmesan chicken, she uses white rice. Ooh. Cast creatures, enchantments, artifacts. Yeah. It's any spell. That's kind of cool. I like Jetsam. Interesting. It is limited in Commander, which is a bit of a shame, because Jetsam is a really cool card. But that could go in fish, couldn't it? It'd be very expensive, but that could hit anything. Expensive mana cost wise. Huh, I like that. I like the card art too, how it like matches the border. Goes green, blue, black, green, blue, black. How was my day? I slept through most of it. I was up very late last night. I was up very late last night with roommates. And so I woke up pretty late. And today was one of those I'm gonna be lazy in bed today kind of days. Put in some laundry, talked with roommates, just hung out. Good day all around, if you ask me. How was your day, Taco? How was your day, everybody, rather? Planning to take over the world? I never plan to take over the world. What do you mean? Never, never. I would have no such plans. You know? Did I see the new dual lands? Yeah, the fetchable ones with Surveil, right? I think those are good for Commander. Don't think they'd be good in Modern. Of course, no real appeal in Pioneer. Well, actually, Modern Dredge. Ooh. Yeah, Sharkomancer, 1 to 2 words, okay? And please try to make them something that you actually want as an ASMR trigger. Not just making me say silly things, okay? Because I will say no to just silly things. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be good in Dredge, actually, huh? I didn't think about that. Because you'd fetch it, Surveil. Well, no, because you just want an untapped land. You can't Faithless Looting, but whatever the equivalent of Faithless Looting is in current Dredge lists, you know? But you're a silly thing. Jay's gonna say no to you. I hate to break it to you, but yup. Kuro, what did you do to Hanli? Oh no. What did you do? You're too silly. Indeed. Far too silly. It's okay though. Y'all can be silly. Just be prepared to have me say no. You know? Yeah, every set I always look out to see what like blue instants there are. To see if white gets anything cool. And then I look at the lands. Land cycles are always so fun. They're always so interesting. To see what the designers can do, you know? Yeah. We're gonna redeem for Jay to say, yeah, no, it's not. That's not what it's for, Sharkomancer. Okay? It's for actual trigger words. Not for, I'm gonna have Jay say something silly. It's to go, I'm gonna have Jay say something that'll calm me down. You see? Shrimple as. Apple, thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Made sure to fill up my water cup before stream. Quite yummy. Although I did chug a lot of it before stream. I'm surprised I don't have to use the restroom yet, but you know. We take it. We take those W's. Yuppers, yuppers. Honestly, I'm very cozy. It just sounds like you gotta hydrate me more. No. There's a cooldown on it for a reason, I'll have you know. So that way you can't overhydrate me. And there's even a cap per user. I think you can only do 10 hydrate redeems individually, and then it stops you from doing them. Yeah, not having a cooldown would be a mistake. I know people usually are like, ho ho ho, drown the streamer, ho ho ho, but like, you know, I don't know, I think that's a bit silly, right? If you ask me. Yep, yep. I am a Joe. At least they're unlimited head pats. Exactly, exactly. Unlimited head pats, 'cause that's okay, you know? We like head pats in this household almost as— oh, I just hit myself. Almost as much as we like Sherpa. Sherpa's pretty darn cool. Sad Detective Satchel is blue-red. Oh, I'll have to check that card out in a bit. You wanted it for Jan Jansen so much. You're right. You're pretty cool, if you ask me. Sherpa, aren't you like squirrel themed? Right? If I remember correct. Do let me know. Yes, sir. So I guess we could say you're the nuts. Senna, why did you send that in chat? It's a very weird message. Not the bong. Hey, it's a good message. Not a good message, it's a good joke. Come on, Sherpa. It's a good joke, right? Cartoon Spring SFX. The sound you make when you trip down the stairs. Oh my. Did you eat a bunch of springs at the spring store? We're still in winter, you know. It's not spring for another few weeks. It was good. Let's go. Sherpa approved joke. Oh. You ate silly springs. I've only heard of silly string, not silly springs. They must have like just released those recently, huh? That joke sure sprung up on you. Good one, good one. Indeed, indeed. Sounds like you became a slinky. Are slinkies springs, chat? Are they? Most of Skaldic's humor is puns and dad jokes. I think they're funny jokes. I think those are A+ tier jokes. Yuppers, yuppers. Silly slinky, indeed. 100%. Ugh. Kuro, what? You know I can see the emojis you send in chat, right? Right? Your jokes are a bit highbrow, dare you say heavenly. My brow isn't that high, though. Get it? I get it. By definition, slinkies are springs. Like very technically, I suppose, right? I get it, don't you worry. Yep. No, I think those silly, like, what's it called? Like dad jokes. I think they're pretty funny. Really just, silly humor, I suppose. Skull reminded them of Mumbo Jumbo. I don't even know who that is. Kuro, why are you licking my thinking emoji? I think we need to bully Kuro. Y'all should go follow Kuro. Kuro is super sweet. While they like to act all like, I'm tough. They're actually an absolute sweetie. They are very kind. They're very supportive. They're a good friend. A very good artist. I highly recommend you check them out on Twitch, okay? You don't know Minecraft YouTuber and cinematographer Mumbo Jumbo? Please enlighten me. Man with mustache. Like, as in, I mustache you a question? Like that? Is that what you mean? Why did that joke make you laugh? Let's go. Yeah, Sherpa, please enlighten the class with your knowledge about this mumbo jumbo person. Minecrafter. There's a lot of Minecrafters. I know. Not a lot. Honestly. Not much of a Minecraft guy. I know Shu is. Oh my goodness, loud vehicle in the background. Yeah, Shu would probably know. If you ask me. I wouldn't know though. One thing I do know is that Snake is in Fortnite. Snake is in Fortnite. Skalnick is old, only aware of Mumbo Jumbo from Teen Titans. I never saw enough Teen Titans. He's like a Redstone-centric Minecraft guy. But you mainly like his second channel where he goes into the IRL cinematography stuff. Ooh. That sounds kinda cool. Pretty much the Minecraft YouTuber whose tutorials are too big-brained and make Cinna's brain burn up. Ah. Hi, Zaif. Welcome in, welcome in. Cinematography is interesting. That stuff's pretty cool. Jay is too boomer for Minecraft. I'll have you know. I stopped playing Minecraft when the Wither came out. That's all I know. Mumbo Jumbo. I don't know who that is. I do know who Jumbo Josh is, though, from the hit game Garden of Ban Ban. Chat. Would you still watch me if I played Garden of Ban Ban on stream? If I did a Garden of Ban Ban 100% speedrun, would you still watch my streams? How many languages do I speak? Only English. I know a little bit of Spanish, and I know even less Japanese. So confidently, I can only say that I know English. Teen Titans has 2 intros. It's going to be serious. The intro is sung in English. If it's going to be comedic, it's sung in Japanese. Interesting, interesting. Speedruns? But 100% speedrun. Just me playing everything in Garden of Ban Ban. So not really a speed run, a long run. Hey, I've got 2 people who would watch it. Let's go. That means it's worth it. Alright, chat, I'm sorry. I am now a Garden of Ban Ban only streamer. That's all that I'm ever gonna play. From this point on, teehee. Mhm. Ugh. Jay is now a professional Garten of Banban speedrunner. Yeah. Speedrun refund percent. I don't think that's fair to do. Especially with a game like Banban where it's like you know what you're getting into, right? It's like, no, just don't buy the game. Just don't play it. Right? Um Either don't buy it, don't play it, or don't buy it just to play the whole thing, then refund it, right? That's my thought. Oh man, the next era of Jay. This time he's the completionist. No. I don't think I've 100%ed a single, like, difficult game to 100% on stream, you know? I usually just play games to credits and then I explode and I play the next game. You'd watch me play Roblox. There's real no appeal to me to play Roblox. I know there's a lot on there. But you know, I don't know. To me, like I've played Roblox here and there, don't get me wrong. But I just don't see the personal appeal, I suppose. Teehee. Same with Minecraft. I feel like I couldn't be a good Minecraft speedrunner, or not speedrunner, gamer, you know? Cause, I don't know. I'm not very good with those kind of games. If I'm playing with someone else, maybe. Right? Cause then we can be, like, silly. Kind of roleplay, whatever, right? But I'm not very good at doing that on my own. I'll have you know. Hello, Sanyabi. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. Welcome in, welcome in. The appeal, silly block people. I don't know if I like silly block people. You know. Teehee. Shrimple ass. But we've got a handful of games that we'll be playing, so don't you worry. Exam week, but you're good. That's good though. I'm glad that you're well. I'm glad that you're hopefully taking care of yourself. Yuppers. Yippee. Yeah, there's a long list of games that I want to play. So, as long as y'all enjoy hanging out, you'll get to see me play them. You know? Yabi and Zyth earlier, thanks for the head pats. Liquor and Poker, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We have neither liqueur or poker here, but I do hope you enjoy your stay. Allow me to introduce myself to you. My name is Jay. I am an Angel Boy VTuber and variety streamer. I primarily do ASMR and I also do some variety gaming. again, I hope you enjoy your stay here, and very nice username. Yuppers. You have a nice soft voice. That's how I ended up falling into doing ASMR. Not gonna lie. I used to just do gaming streams, but people would often say, Jay, do you do ASMR? You sound like you do ASMR. You sound like an ASMR artist I listen to. Are you secretly them? And I'd reply, no, I'm not them. I'm just a silly little guy. And they'd often reply, oh, you should do ASMR. You should totally do ASMR. And one day I tried. And well, here we are. I've been slowly doing more and more ASMR as the months have gone past. So I hope you enjoy. I do ASMR on Wednesday and Friday at 6:30 p.m. PST. Also, if you would like more of me, I guess, type !YT into chat. I post my good ASMR VODs. Big stretch. Oh, and yawn. To my YouTube channel, JVTuber VODs. And soon here I'll be posting more structured ASMR to my main channel. Weird little burp. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. Rest well, Sharkomancer. Good night, good night. Yeah, there you go. JVTuber VODs has videos on it. The main channel doesn't, but you'll find out eventually when there are. If you would like to be notified for when I go live in the future, type !socials. That'll get you a link to my Twitter as well as my Discord. On Discord, I ping for when I go live. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the same times. But we also sometimes hang out in the Discord. I'll play games in the voice chat sometimes. And on Twitter, when I make a schedule, I post my schedule there. I'm quite forgetful. I'm busy, more like it. And I don't fully understand how to use Twitter. So I don't really make a lot of posts on there. But regardless, I'm glad that you said nice soft voice, so I think it's safe to assume the nice means that you like it. So thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy my voice, and Chicken Nuggets 1581, hopefully you do as well. Welcome in. Pleasure to meet you. And I use he, they pronouns. Either or is fine. When we get to like this 2.5 hour point, it's just fun to tap on this thing. The fact that Jay's main YouTube channel has nothing on it. Well, I haven't had anything to post on there yet, Yappy. Right? Because anything I put on there, I I want it to be higher quality, right? So, something that I put on the VODs channel, something like these streams, it's easier to do, but I want to make sure I commission art and, do good recordings or, do it scripts that I feel fit my vibe and what I'm going for, You've already said this before, but it's remarkable how much I sound like Salem. See, that's who people often say I sound like. I don't hear it. I don't hear it. I don't know. I've listened to Salem's ASMR. I have listened to Salem's streams. Salem sounds really good. I don't hear the similarities. But that's the one person that everyone comes in and says, "Oh my gosh, you sound like Salem." Which I'm honored. I'm very honored that I am associated with such a cool person. You just sound a bit deeper than him. See, I still don't hear it though, I'll have to get Salem in here one day. Not have to, but like if Salem and I cross paths more in the future and Salem ends up in here, I would love to hear their thoughts. But Salem is super sweet from what I've seen. Salem is super cool and has an amazing voice. Can't wait for that day if it happens. That would be crazy to me. That would be insane. Also, Senna, get rest if you need it, okay? But, yeah, the last 2.5 years, last 3 years, I have primarily been a streamer, right? And so over this next year, I really want to focus on sort of sustaining, maintaining what I currently have going on with stream and expanding to non-live stuff, Expand onto YouTube, focus on doing YouTube video audios, ASMR there. That's sort of my goal for this year at least. So, it'll take a little bit, but hopefully by the end of the year I'll have stuff on there. And by this time next year, I'll have sort of a rhythm, I guess. A regular upload schedule for YouTube on top of regular streaming. But that's the goal. That's the goal. But it'll take a bit. Of course, I have school, I have work, a lot to juggle. But I do it because it's fun, I quite enjoy being a silly little angel boy on the internet. And it's cool getting to meet so many different people. I think that's really the appeal for me, Being able to interact with such a wide array of people. Whether it be other creators, other streamers, artists, ASM artists, or with just building a community. It still blows my mind. I have fans. Wow. You're in the Discord? Welcome. Make sure you read all the rules, okay? But yeah, it's so crazy. I think that's the bonkers thing, you know? Waiting on approval, good. It's all manual, so. Yep. But yeah, it's bonkers to me, all the cool people that I've had the pleasure of meeting. You know? What song am I playing in the background? Type exclamation mark BGM. Yes. Exclamation mark BGM. Thank you, of course. You wouldn't have the courage to be a streamer, you're far too shy. It's one of those things that, like, when you start, right? Thanks for the hydrate, Z's. And Luhan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. See, an important thing to remember that a lot of people see as a downside, but I honestly think is an upside, is that when you first start, there's really not gonna be anybody watching you. And so that means that you're able to build the skills that you might not have, right? Being comfortable using OBS, using Twitch, streaming, right? Being comfortable with all that stuff and building confidence. And then once people show up, you're already comfortable and confident. And then you're able to enjoy it, right? A lot of people think, oh no, nobody's gonna be showing up. What do I do? That's such valuable time to learn and to figure things out and make mistakes and build confidence, because nobody's there to see you make those mistakes, right? And I think there's some positivity to that, absolutely. And yeah, I still don't know how in the world people even found me, you know? I think that's insane that people found my stream, that people were watching me, you know? I still find it crazy that you all are here to begin with. And I am incredibly honored. But that's something to keep in mind, right? And of course, streaming's not for everyone. It can definitely be stressful or, you know, just whatever, right? But I definitely think the skills that you learn from streaming are very valuable, right? The ability to build those public speaking skills, right? The ability to do at least light improv, right? I think those are really good and can really bring you far once you pick them up. You know? Now, of course, there is a small problem with streaming, Of course, if everyone's streaming, who's gonna watch everyone else? I think that's a silly problem. I think it's something that everyone should at least try if you're able to. Just because, like I said, you either pick up such amazing skills or you gain more respect for, streamers, right? That's how I feel with art. It's like I can't draw very well. I haven't put in the time to get as good as I could get. But I also recognize just how much effort people put in to get good, right? I think a lot of skills like that, it's very valuable to even just try it, even if it's just a little, right? Because at the very best, you have a new skill, and at the very worst, you now have respect for those who are able to do that thing very well. And I think that's very good. I think, I see no downside to trying new things. Because worst case, you find out it's just not for you, I guess. You've been invited to appear on a podcast, but you keep chickening out. Perhaps this year you'll pluck up the courage. You've got this. You've got this. You've just gotta believe in yourself, A lot of public speaking, right, really comes down to confidence. Being confident and sure of yourself. Even if you're not 100% sure of yourself, right? That's okay. That's a-okay. If you are 75% confident and sure of yourself, just focus on that 75%. Nobody is perfectly confident and perfectly sure of themselves, right? Right? But you just make, like I said, focus on the parts that you are confident about, right? Put those foots forward. Or those feet, I guess. Yeah, feet, I believe. But you can do it. And this goes to everyone, not just Citri. Just gotta believe. Matthias, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. It's a pleasure to have you. My name is Jay. I am an Angel Boy VTuber and variety streamer. I primarily do ASMR, but from time to time I also game. If by time to time you mean once a week on Mondays. And I do ASMR on Wednesdays and Fridays. Today happens to be a Wednesday. Podcasts are cool. I don't think I could ever do a podcast. Not gonna lie. I don't know what I would talk about, Autumn, thank you for the cozy vibes as a semi-frequent lurker. Bah. What the heck? You're welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you for enjoying the vibes. It's my honor. It is my pleasure. I hope you know that I try and make my stream a place that can be enjoyed by people like you, This is your first time chatting, but you've been able to enjoy stream. You know, that's my hope, right? My hope is that people can enjoy my stream without feeling the express need to talk if they don't want to, you know? And so thank you, and I hope you're able to continue to enjoy. And of course, Autumn, I know this is a silly shill moment, but if you do want more, there's my YouTube VODs, of course. If you just enjoy, you know, lurking, just having me as background noise, JVTuber ASMR. Thank you, Z's. And Lunar, could we get a... Oh, Z's already did the shout out. I'll do that in just one moment, okay? Citri's concern is that it involves the academic community. It can be like being thrown into the wolves' den sometimes. That's fair. But you've got this, okay? You've got this. You'll have to glance. There's nothing on my main channel yet, but give me some time. I'm a busy boy. You know, you listen to others' ASMR when writing scripts. Script writer detected. Ayo. Fuchsia, do you have a YouTube? You can't send the links in chat. But what's the name of your YouTube? If you don't mind me asking. Or is it just Autumn Fuchsia? Or Fuchsia? Fuchsia? Oh, wow. I am so sorry for putting all this attention on you. I cannot write for the life of me. You do, but you would never self-plug. I am asking you to self-plug. Dear viewer, please self-plug. Autumn Whispers. Also, I really like your model. I really like the horns. And the ears as well. Oh my gosh, 1 second. I found you on YouTube. I am so sorry right now. You probably don't want all the attention. Oh god. Aww. Could we get a shout out for Autumn, please? Aww. You have a really nice voice. Wait, shouldn't you be live right now? Streams tend to be on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Or did you stream today, or is this old? Is this old? I don't mean to call you out. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Autumn. A sheep librarian. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I adore the color palette too. Aww. Oh, this is cool. And there's Autumn Whispers. 6 to 9 EST usually. I see. That's so cool. What the heck? Y'all, check out Autumn, please. They're super sweet. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, and you just posted? Oh. 12 hours ago. That's basically just posted. Aww. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be listening to your stuff for research, if you don't mind. Oh my gosh, no, it's always a pleasure to meet another ASM artist. You are A-okay. Wow. And your design is really cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, and you have like you've ASMR roleplay under the other channel too, under Fuchsia. I hope you know I think you're really cool. Dropped a follow, right? Same. You don't feel free to ask if you want. All. Uh, mm, you new and just doing your best. You are doing great. You're doing better than me, let's be real. I'm not a real ASM artist compared to you. Kya. Ah. Yeah, you have a nice voice. Dang. Did I give you a follow on here? Yes. And that's my VOD's channel, but it'll work. I'll just have to sub later on the main channel. Yeah, sheeptubers are great. It's a pleasure. I cannot write for the life of me, so ASM artists, most of the ones that I have met, do their own writing. And so I have an infinite level of respect for ASM artists who do their own writing. I'm in the process of commissioning my first ASMR script from someone, so it's something I'm like crawling towards, you know? But you're doing great. Keep at it, Autumn. That's so cool. you can't really tell, but I'm smiling from ear to ear. You're cool. You used to be big into writing, so for you it's a fun thing to channel your old writing and energy into nowadays. See, that's cool. That's awesome. That's heck yeah. Also, Autumn, I must ask. Do you play Genshin? Do you have you ever played Genshin Impact by chance? Teehee. I must ask, or are you familiar? If not, that's okay. And also, Lunar, let me do your trigger word now. I apologize for the for the big delay. Not anymore, you did at launch though. Okay. What are your thoughts on sucrose? What are your thoughts on sucrose? I wasn't going to, but now I have to mention Luna. Z's SMH. Could we get a shout out for Luna, please? Davala, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome in. Hope you're taking care of yourself. And thank you, Z's. You should check out Luna. She does really cool venti ASMR. 10 out of 10. Let's go. I could tell. Your design screams sucrose enjoyer in the way where it's like they get it. They understand. You understand character design. You know what makes a good character. But your design is really good. I wish you the best. you said you're new. How long have you been doing ASMR and or streaming? Oh my gosh. Ah. And all the art assets are really cute too. You're not here, no worries, no worries, lurk all you need. No, that's where I were going. No, I was going with Sucrose, hush hush. ASMR a little over a month, streaming since June. Wow. I wish you the best. Oh my gosh. Wait, when since June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. That's what's up. Oh my gosh. I'm happy for you. I hope you've been having a great time. I hope you've been enjoying both. Oh my gosh. Aww. That's so cool. Yeah, let me follow. There we go. It's always again, I apologize for you're like, hi, I lurk here. It's cozy vibes. And then I'm like and then I'm just like, oh, hello. Let's put the focus on you for the next 15 minutes. That was probably the opposite of what you wanted. But you're really cool. I hope you know that. I hope you understand that, like, you seem pretty nifty. Yeah. And so I wish you the best. Hopefully I'll be able to catch one of those streams. Probably on Wednesday before I go live. Maya? Who's Maya? Maya? Aww. Also, hi Purple Gamer, welcome in. And what's up Tenma, how you doing? Right. Lunars Redeem. Once again, I am so sorry. Oh gosh. Stipple. 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 There we go. Hopefully that makes up for taking such a long time to get to it. Sees, I'm not fully tracking what you're talking about. Could you give more context? You'll just say part of the hive mind. Wait, who's a part of the hive mind? I'm so confused. Oh, the emote Maya. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense now. Disc. Always confusing me. Grrr. Disc. Autumn used a Maya emote. I saw that now, yeah. It just took me a little bit. Got gifted to you and fit the situation. Ah, I see. And bye, Citri. Take care, okay? always so cool to meet new people, though. Not just you, Autumn, but just in general. I know I was just talking about this. But genuinely, the amount of people that I have met through streaming, through being a VTuber, that I would not have met otherwise, is so large at this point. And I feel so fortunate to be able to meet so many of you. There's so many just skilled and talented and wonderful people. And it's cool seeing people grow and do new things and just become better people, more skilled, more talented, get recognition that they deserve. And it's always cool meeting new people and seeing them get that recognition that they deserve and all that good stuff too. It's just nice, Just join the five-head forehead, or join the join the hive mind forehead. I don't know what that is, Z's. I don't know what that is. Also, wait, how long has Autumn been following? I'm scared. Oh, since February. Or wait, no, that's Cake Day. Account created February since November. What the heck? That's like forever. Oh gosh, I hope you've been enjoying when you lurk, Autumn. Oh my gosh, I'm honored. Also, happy birthday, or happy account birthday coming up soon. Speaking of February, the third year JVTuber anniversary is coming up in February. It's going to be on the 15th. I don't know if I'm gonna even do anything though. We'll see, we'll see. You have, I'm glad. Do you have any feedback by chance? As a viewer or as a contemporary? Both forms of feedback are welcome. No pressure, of course. I know you're here to enjoy streams, so don't feel like you have to, okay? Put some hinges on myself, but I'm not a carpenter. Disc. You'll listen with a critical ear on your right and a cozy ear on your left. Sounds good. I mean, Z's, this has been a pretty hinged stream, all things considered, right? I think you could say that, personally. It's a pretty hinged
hinged stream, all things considered. I have been far less hinged than this. Got another 20 minutes of hinge. No. Funny thing happened earlier to Davala while gaming. They memorized a line of dialogue they phantom heard the guy say it before he actually said it. I think that's called thinking. I think that's called memory. That's called remembering. Some people would say that's deja vu, but you know, yuppers. And I don't know, Z's, I'm gonna stay hinged. You just watch. Hey. You thought it was a sound, but like quieter. I don't know, that sounds like a thought to me. You know, yuppers. Although, chat, we are approaching. Autumn. Autumn, what the heck? Thank you. Wait. Thank you so much for your Prime sub. I hope you enjoy the ad-free viewing. And I hope you enjoy the emotes as well. Oh gosh. Yeah, thank you. I was just about to say, I am starting to have to use the restroom. And we are at around the 3-hour mark anyway. So I was thinking of starting to look for people to raid. Thank you though, what the heck? I appreciate it, Autumn. I really do. Who'd want ad-free viewing? That's the only time you get breaks. Well, that's when you get breaks, Z's, but believe it or not, some people actually like watching my streams. I know. It's a very crazy thought, isn't it? But, you know, some people, this is an enjoyable time to some of them. 3-hour mark, so stream will go for another 1 to 2 now. My bladder says otherwise. My bladder is like a stream counter, you know. It is it could not wait that long, I must say. Yuppers. That would not be very feasible. Yup. But that is how most streams do go. That is very true. They usually go very long, but you know. But I don't think we'll be going for another hour even. I'm actively scrolling through.
list of streamers on twitch.tv. Ooh, wait. Let's see. Drink water. Autumn, that is so mean. What the heck? Thank you, but also. Sick and twisted of you. Hydration, but Autumn really said look for a raid faster. Grr. Thank you, Yappy, for the headpats. I appreciate it. Oh. Hydration is very, very important, though. That's true, that's true. Let's see here. I don't even know my own song well enough. Sobbing, crying. Today is a JVTuber L day. No W's. Fui. Nine Starlight. Oh. I was scrolling through just the general ASMR tab. All the days that end with a Y, J. No, I get W's. Skaldic, it was a pleasure having you here. It was a pleasure. Thank you. And rest well, or have a good day. Whichever it is for you. Let me see what Fui is up to. Fui is such a sweetheart. There we go. Alright. Let's raid Fui. Fui is a sweetie. Here we go. /raid FWEETLIX Wheatlix. Alright, chat. I'm gonna see you all later. Probably on Friday. Yep. There'll be more ASMR at 6:30 p.m. PST. We're raiding on time. Whoa. We are raiding on time. Yes. Isolation hours. No, we're raiding to Fui. Fui is super cozy. Fui is nice. Who has a gun to me? My bladder has a gun to me. Seize. If I go for a bathroom break, we'll be here for like another 3 hours and I can't do that. So I'm ending stream now to go to use the restroom. Yes, see. Yup. However, of course, you only waited, if only I waited a minute more. Wait, why? 3:30